Hello everybody, Yabs from J Games here, and today is another code tutorial. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and a while since I've sort of uploaded any videos. Well, the thing is, I just sort of just didn't upload any. Last week I had absolutely no internet connection at all, so I couldn't upload then. And the week before that, I was doing quite a bit of Unity programming on my first game, which I shall post a link sort of up here, there, yeah, there, just there. You click that, you can go right to the game I made in Unity. It's pretty rubbish. I would like to thank Tornado Twins, I shall put a link to the first video in their tutorial there, for showing me how to code. Well, this is their tutorial series. Found it most informative. Ooh, sounding quite posh there. Most informative. Anyway, their video was very beneficial in helping me code, and I'd like to thank them. They turned me sort of from knowing very little to knowing slightly more, but not a lot. Okay, so we left our program adding a few numbers together. Today, I'm just going to show you some of the other integers in C++, thinking of Unity again then. So, I'm going to show you double floats, that double floats are just basically the same, just going to store more digits, and strings. So to include a string, we need to include the second actual include thing, if. So, the caps lock's on. This time I want to include string. String, there we go. This allows us to have strings in our project. There we go. So, I think I'll do float first actually, or double float. So a double float, not integers, they can only store whole numbers between a certain range. Well, there are other variables that can store larger digits with decimal points. So there are floats, double floats, and long double floats. To declare a float, you just type in float, and then its name, we'll call this one F1, for example. To declare a double, you just type in double, getting all my things confused there, and then give that a name, D1 for example. And then to declare a long double, you just type in long, and then its name L1. Okay, so here we have all our integers, and these things here, if we replace sin, that there, with F1, replace that there with D1, and then replace that there with D1 plus F1, and instead of help we have L1. Now if this compiles properly, I don't know whether you can actually add doubles and floats together. We're about to find out. There we go. Enter a number. So say if we enter 2.1 and 3.1. Aha, there we go. We'll break the program there. What has happened is, I've still included my help thing there, help, even though I've not actually given help a number, so it's trying to add 1, which is what plus plus means. If you don't know that, just go back to the previous tutorial, it'll tell you there. And what it's done is it's added 1 to nothing, to no number at all, so it crashes the program, which isn't the best thing in the world. Anyway, 2.1 plus 3.1 is equal to, and I've told it to see out help, which obviously it can't because there's no number. You think I know? you think I'd plan these things, but no. Stop it running. Right. 2.1 plus 3.1 equals 5. That is not right. Is it? No, that is not right. I think it's rounding. Anyway, you can enter things and you can add them together. See if I type in D1. Tell it to run now. Forgot which one D1 is. 2.1. 2.1. There we go, look. 2.1. It's a decimal number. Right. So, that took slightly longer than expected and didn't work. The next thing I'm going to teach you how to use is strings. Now, strings are collections of any character. So, if we get rid of all this here, that's my little pause bit at the end. Strings record words. They can record any character. When they've got numbers in them, however, you cannot add numbers together within them. So, for example, if you had a string with the number 1 in it and a string with the number 2 in it, you couldn't add them together to make 3. If you added them together, it would make 12. So it would combine the two strings together. So we could enter into a string. So we need to declare a string first. To declare a string, we just type in string. And it doesn't turn blue when you declare a string. Then you give it a name. Let's call it S1 for string 1. And then when we are declaring that a string is equal to something, you have to wrap its contents in brackets, no, in little speech marks, which is Shift 2 on a UK keyboard. I don't know what it is on other keyboards, but in the UK it's Shift 2. Should be able to see it. And then you give it a name. So, for example, hey you, and then we close it with that, like normal, and then see out. If you're not getting all of this, just look back at my previous tutorial, and S1, so we're now just telling it to display string 1. If we press play now, hey you, press any key to continue. Obviously there's no space at the end, I haven't told it to enter. So, strings are good, but say I now wanted to enter something into this string. So to do that, I can use cin, and then S1, and then I'll tell it wrong direction. Little pointy things there. Focusing way too much on Unity. Cout S1. So now say hey you. Now enter something. Hey. Press enter. Now it says hey. Press any key to continue to enter. That's what I did there. The problems start to arise with cin when I enter a word with 2 words. Now as you can see, strings can obviously store spaces because hey you has got a space in it and it displays that, okay. Now when I try to display what yeah up to and then press enter, it only records what. Now that's not a problem with a string, that is a problem with cin. That's why cin, I don't really like to use it for strings. Okay, so next time, in fact I might even do it in this, no, next time I'll be showing you another thing called getLine, when I can remember how to actually do it, because I haven't done it in so long. That's why I'm having to break it. Otherwise I do it in the same tutorial, but I've forgotten how to do it. I'll have to look in my first program. Okay, so I've been Yab78 Games. Thank you very much for watching. The code, as always, will be up in the in the oh no, forgot. That link that was up there for my game will link to a video of my game, because obviously I cannot link to external sites. It's a bit annoying when I created, I thought I'd create a nice outro screen with a nice little Twitter button there, take me to the website's Twitter and a Facebook button, and then I realised you can't actually link to external sites. Anyway, I've been Yams from GK Games, thank you very much for watching, goodbye.